week? Yeah! Oh, lovely. Well, my name's Zappo the Magician. Lovely to be here at kindergarten. Today I'm doing my magical lifesaver show. Can you say lifesaver? Lifesaver! What do you think a lifesaver does? What sort of work do they do? How about, pop your hand up, save people. Very cool. So lifesavers work at the beach and they make sure everyone's safe in the water. All right, so hands down now. So my magic show today is about the beach and the ocean and lots of fun when summer comes to us, all right? But you know my name. What's my name? I need to know your name, so I'm going to count to 3. You're going to shout out your name. Tomato, potato, apple pie. Is that right? Hang on, let's start again. Hang on. Apples, oranges, and bananas. 1, 2, 3. Shout out your name. Is your name Potato? Hang on, we'll try it again. 1, 2, 3. Is your name Banoffee Pie? Are you tricking me? I'm just being silly. Hey, magicians use magic words. If you know a magician's magic word, rather than shouting out, pop up a silent hand. Who knows a magic word? I'll ask. What magic word do you know, sweetheart? Did you say have a banana? Did you say abba-dabba-dooba? What's your name? Madison, I cannot say abracadabra, it's too hard for me. Did I just say it? So we have abracadabra, hocus pocus, alakazam, hey presto, open sesame, smelly socks. Have you got smelly socks? My magic words are wibbly wobbly. Can you say wibbly wobbly? Wibbly wobbly doesn't work unless you take your ring-a-ringers. Take your ring-a-ringers and say wibbly wobbly. Now, the other thing is a magician waves around a stick thing called a magic... Did you say toilet brush? We don't use toilet brushes. What colour's a magic wand? Black and... Well, can I tell you what happened to me last Tuesday? Last Tuesday. It was my birthday. My dad, who's a magician, gave me a new magic wand for my birthday. Can I show it you? Do you know how old I was last week? I turned 11-2. And my dad gave me a magic wand that's made of solid silver. He said, Zappo, take the wand, bang it on the table. Ow, not your head. He said, bang it on the table. Ow! He said, bang it on the table to ring like a bell. Does that sound like a bell? Does that sound like a bell? Oh no! He's put a silly spell on it. I don't do silly because I'm very serious. I'll just rub off the silly spell, children, and we can start the show. Is that cool? Yeah. Right, here we go. La 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 la. Are you laughing at my singing? Shall I sing properly? La 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 la. All right, I'm not going to sing a happy song. Now, what's going to happen? Look, I don't know what's going to happen. Oh! Hang on a minute. What are we going to do? I think someone's put us on. Oh, stuck on my nose. Don't put things up your noses. I'm going to have to pop that silly wand away. Goodness gracious me. Oh, dear. So, lifesavers. Now, guess what my mum bought me for my birthday?
What?
A new portie. What's a portie?
A hat!
Do you want to see my new summer hat? I'm not sure if I like it or not. You might be able to help me because I think it's a bit small for me because Mum went to the wrong shop. What do you think of my new hat? Do you think it's too small? Is it too big? What was she thinking? I can't wear that. But why did we wear our hat in the sun? To stop our head from getting sunburn in our face, which is good.
We just need a hole, we don't need a hole.
That's right. So I'll pop that away. And also, children, look. My new sunnies. Do you like my new sunnies? Do they look cool? The sunglasses are good too at the beach because when it's glary. Now, children, what would we put on our skin to stop us getting sunburned? Sunblock. Sunblock comes in handy too. I got some. Who wants sunblock? Here. Shake it out. Ah! Wow! Oh, it's silly block. Yeah. But remember, children, we wear sunblock too, all right? So pat on the shoulder for good listening. Okay. And the other thing I like to do in the summer is always have a bottle of... Because drinking water is very cool. Do you like my new water bottle? Isn't it cool? I love it. I'm just going to have a little drink. Oh dear. I've spilled water on me. Hang on, I'll just get my handy towel. I take it down to the beach, just like that. Because I always take that down to the beach because it's really good, children, you have a spare towel at the beach for, you know, spills and things. I'll dry it. Can you say wibbly wobbly? Wibbly wobbly. Oh, is it dry now? See, it's a magic water bottle, packs flat. So remember, especially in the summer and the winter, we drink lots of water. Because water's very cool. Made a funny noise. Now, children, I'm going to hold up a colour. What colour is that, please? Yellow. What's the Māori word for yellow? Oh, kapai, high five, good girl. Can you say kowhai yellow? So, what's up in the sky that's yellow in the summer? The sun. And also the beautiful yellow sand. Okay, what colour is this? Red! And what's the Māori word for red? Yeah? Anyone? No, kowhai yellow, good thinking. Whero. Say whero? Very good. Whero red. And also, if we don't wear our portai, our hat, our head can get sun. And if we don't wear sunblock, our skin can get... That's white. And also, red and yellow are lifesavers colours, like the uniform on the beach when they say swim between the flags on patrolled beaches. I know, I'm pretending to be a lifesaver today. It's my dress up. What's that colour? What's the Māori word for white? Good girl. Say, Ma is white. What's up in the sky that's white? The clouds. And also, when the waves crash in on a windy day, the white foam, and also, sometimes at the beach, Mum and Dad might buy you something that's white that melts down your arm as you lick it. What's it called, Dave? Ice cream! Who likes ice creams? Yay! Who likes ice blocks? And the last colour, what's that colour, children? Does anyone know the Māori word for blue? Kahurangi. Can you say kahurangi? Kahurangi blue. What do you see that's blue in the summer? Up there. The blue sky. And what do we swim in at summer? The what? And also, if you put the colours together, you can get yourself a nice little beach umbrella. Now, beach umbrellas are a lot bigger than this, but this is a slightly smaller one because I'm at kindergarten. But I like brollies. Do you want another one? Oh, hello. So I'll pop that there. I'll pop that there. Just like that. Tidy up that and give yourselves a big clap for good listening. Now, boys and girls, I've got a very special friend I brought to kindergarten day. Would you like to meet him? Yeah. But first of all, we need to use our imagination. Can you say imagination? Now, children, where do we find our imagination? In the fridge? In our pocket? In our mouth? In our ear? Where's our mouth? In our heads, in our brain. So I want you to use your imagination. So I want you to all sit on your bottoms, sit on your kumus, right, nice and quietly. Close your eyes. And I want you to pretend you're sitting on a beautiful hot summer's beach. Oh, it's a lovely day at the beach. You've made sandcastles. You've had an ice cream. You've had a swim. Open one eye. Open the other eye. Open both eyes. What's that in the water? Oh, have a look. A what? A shark? Say hi, Sydney. This is my friend Sydney Shark. Can you use your words to say hi to the children, please? Don't be shy. He's very shy sometimes. Hang on, have you got something stuck in your throat? Hang on, would you like me to remove it?
Yeah.
Well, hang on, you're going to have to go like this. Would you like me to remove it? He's got something stuck in his throat. Yes or no?
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to have to put my hand in your mouth. You won't bite my little fingers off, will you?
Yeah.
No. Behave yourself. Silly sausage. Oh, here we go. Oh, don't be so silly.
Sorry.
Right. Open wide. Go like this. Oh, look, someone's thrown rubbish in the ocean. Should go in the rubbish bins. That's terrible.
Oh, thanks, Zappo. That's better.
How on earth did that end up in your throat, Sydney Shark?
Well, sometimes people don't throw their rubbish in the bins. And sometimes it ends up in the sea. Then it ends up in me.
So people should put rubbish in the bins, not chuck it in our beautiful ocean.
That's right, Zappo. They should recycle it. Give it another chance.
Oh, great advice, Sydney Shark.
I know.
Do you want to say hello nicely to the tamariki?
Hello, nicely.
Oh, say hello properly.
Hello, properly.
Are you being a silly sausage today?
That's right, Zappo. I'm so funny.
Well, we're here today at kindergarten talking to the children about beach safety and having lots of fun in the sun. And look at all that.
Oh, that's so cool.
I know. Now, do you want to...
That's right.
What do you mean that's right?
I'm from Sydney, Australia. I've come to visit my neighbours.
And what are you going to do while you're in New Zealand, Sydney?
Oh, I don't know. Swim, eat, read.
Nothing like reading. Who likes reading? I like reading too, which is quite cool.
That's
no?
right, Zappo.
That's right. Now, give them some beach safety tips. Listen to Sydney Sharp. Listen nicely. Okay?
Well, boys and girls, when you go to the beach, you should always wear sunscreen.
We talked about that.
Swim between the flags.
Yeah.
And make sure you've got a grown-up looking out for you.
Oh, great advice, Sydney Shark.
Thanks, Zappo.
You're welcome. What sort of books do you like to read? Can you tell the children?
Well, I like to read all sorts of books, because reading makes you smarter.
Read books, get smart. Read book, get smart.
I know.
I know too.
Zappo,
Yes?
look at me.
I beg your pardon?
Look at me, please.
Yes.
I've got one thing to say to you.
What's that?
Wibbly wobbly.
Wibbly wobbly, they're my magic words.
I know, they're really cool.
Oh, that's very kind of you, Sydney Shark.
And Zappo,
Yes?
kindness makes magic happen. Did you know that?
Of course, if you're kind to your friends, you're kind back. Are you kind to your friends here at kindergarten?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're all kind. Very kind here. Anyway, we've got to get on now, so I'm going to pop him back.
Okay.
All right, I'll pop you back in your holding
Hey,
tank.
Zappo,
Yes?
before I go, can I sing a song?
Well, you can do a little song. You've got a lovely voice. He was on Shark Factor last year. Semi-finalist. All right, I'll be your backup singer. Is that cool? Okay, I'll clear my throat.
Oh, great, Zappo. It's cool to help each other.
Oh, I know. I like helping. Do you like helping
Hit
people?
it, maestro. My name is Sydney Shark. I like to swim in the sea. I like to read all kinds of books,
Oh, yeah?
even ones about me.
About you?
So go to the library and dive into a book.
Oh, yeah. Hold that note, Sydney Shark. Good holding. Ow!
I know.
Right, say goodbye to the Tamariki. Say bye-bye, Sydney Shark.
Bye to the boys and girls.
Bye! Run! Say bye! Not to the choice. boys and girls, are you all having fun at the show today?
Yeah!
Oh, great. I'd like to tell you a nice story. Who likes stories? Okay, so click on your ears. And Zappo's story goes like this. Just clearing my throat. Once a time upon... sorry, start again. Once a pudding upon... Once a time upon a pudding or once a pudding upon a time? How does a story start? But this happened a long time ago before Once Upon a Time. There's no puddings in the story. I'll start again. Once upon a time there was a diver. The diver used to dive in the ocean for kaimwana. Can you say kaimwana? Who knows what kaimwana is? Hey, pat on the shoulder. Very good. Food from the ocean or seafood? Kaimwana. Can you say kaimwana? And he dove to the bottom of the ocean amongst the rocks. And you know what he found that day? A huge oyster. Do you want to see the oyster shell? I'll get it here for you. And it was a beautiful oyster shell. Look, children. The biggest oyster shell in the whole wide world. Now, oysters live in the ocean, and throughout the day, their shells open and close. Open and close. Can you use your hands and go open, close, open, close? As they open and close, almost looks a bit like a clam, yeah. The sea, using our imagination, will take this blue handkerchief, the sea washes through, just like that. Now, sometimes when the sea washes through, a little piece of sand gets stuck in the shell, and the oyster works its magic. And you know what the oyster does to the piece of sand? Turns it into a pearl. Can you say pearl? Like a little white bead. But this was a large shell, so he knew there'd be a large pearl inside. He got it home, cracked it open, and he saw the world's biggest pearl. Look. And he knew that he was going to be a very rich man. Now, children, throughout time, this pearl was sold and bought. It was lost and found. Until one day, it was sold and bought by a very rich lady. Do you know what her name was? Lady Clarabella Pork Chop. She had another one like that, a black pearl from a different part of the ocean near Tahiti. Do you want to see the black pearl? Yeah. Here it is, look. So she had a set. Now, she took the two pearls and popped them in her jewellery bag because she wanted to keep them safe. This is a jewellery bag here, see? Look, let me show you what happened. Got on a ship and sailed home so she could put them to her collection. But, boys and girls, halfway through the journey, something most terrible happened. Do you know what happened? One morning, she was up on deck looking at the horizon. Can you say horizon? Horizon. Which is the edge of the ocean with her binoculars. So pretend you've got binoculars like this. And she could see something on the horizon. Do you know what it was? Another ship coming towards hers. But above the ship, she could see a flag. But it was too far away to see what sort of flag it was. All it was a little bit of black and a little bit of white. And do you know what happened, guys? As that flag got closer and closer and closer and closer, those colours merged to form a flag belonging to a... Can you go, wow? But the most meanest pirate in the land. Do you know what his name was? Oh, it's a scary name. Can I scare you? Do you like being scared? Hang on, do you have courage to listen? So take your hand, cross your heart, say, I have courage to listen to the scary name. And I promise not to cry. And I promise to eat my vegetables every day of the week. Oh, good courage. The name of the horrible pirate was called Fruit Salad Fred. Can you go, oh-ah? Now, Fruit Salad Fred stole the pearls, got on his pirate boat and sailed the seven seas home, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, to sell the pearls to another pirate at the pirate market. When Lady Clarabella Porkchop saw that the pearls were gone, you know what she did on her ship? She started to cry like this. Boo-hoo, boo-hoo, boo-hoo! And a big teardrop fell out of her eye, hit the floor, and there was a huge explosion. There was sparkles and spangles and pixie dust and fairy dust and thunder and lightning and smoke. And boys and girls, ladies and jelly spoons, jumbo bins, pickled onions, gentlemen. Through the smoke stood a beautiful old lady wearing a nice dress, waving a magic wand. Do you know what her name was? The fairy godmother. She stood there and said, "What's wrong, my child?" Lady Clarabella Porkchop said, "Someone has stolen my pearls. I think it's fruit salad Fred. Can you go, ooh-ah?" So the fairy godmother said, "I'll get the pearls back." She picked up a magic wand and she cast a spell and she went, whoosh! Can you go, whoosh? And as she whooshed, two things happened. Do you know what happened? On the other side of the world, that horrible pirate was about to sell the pearls. He picked up the bag and he looked in and he went, ugh. Ugh. Popped his hand in the bag and went, ugh. Pulled it out. He popped it in and went, ugh. Pulled it out and he went, ugh. He looked in the bag and he started to shake. Something scary was in the bag. Do you know what it was? It was a live tentacle! The pearls had gone. Meanwhile, back on the other ship, Lady Clarabella Porkchop was having a nice cup of tea. As she picked up the teapot, do you know what happened to the teapot? She heard a whoosh. Could you go whoosh? And the teapot changed into the bag. And she went, oh my goodness gracious me. She looked in the bag and went, oh. You like that, don't you? She popped her hand in the bag and she went, ah. Guess what was back in the bag? The two pearls. So she placed them back in the bag, got on a ship, sailed home and lived happily. But, boys and girls, someone in the story didn't live happily ever after. Who was that?
Pirate.
The pirate. And do you know what happened to him? The fairy godmother picked up a magic wand and she went, whoosh! Can you go whoosh? She cast another spell and she sent that hideous pirate to a very special place. Do you know what it was called? It was called the land of stinky nappies. Oh! Where for the rest of his life he had to wear
a clothespin on his nose and he talked like this. So give yourselves a big clap for a happy ending. Oh, the cat's stuck on my nose. Cat's stuck on my nose.
Oh! Don't put pegs on your noses! Right, boys and girls, hope you enjoyed that story. Did you have fun with the story? Oh, that's good. Now, sometimes when Zappo goes down to the beach, I like to take a book and some pencils and drawings and things like that, and I make sketches of the shelves and the sandcastles and lots of things. But sometimes I forget my pens, and you know what I have to do? I have to do magic. Going to show you what to do? Yeah. Right, I need someone to come and help me. Jack, do you want to come and help me? Come and stand on the star. Give Jack a big packy. Hello, me mate. So it's your last kindergarten too, isn't it? Oh, hang on. So I have to rewind. No, that's all right. Cool. So, that's the beautiful thing about stopping and starting. Right. 3, 2, 1. Hi everyone. This is my friend Jack. Say hi, Jack.
Hi, Jack.
And it's your last day today. And what school are you going to go to? Oh, that'll be cool. Do you want to help me do a trick? I want to take the magic wand. Now, what Jack's going... Are you playing tricks on me? No, you take that one. I don't know what's going... Whoa! Are you magic? Oh, you take that one, sorry. Anyway, so... Hold on a minute, oh, you take that one. Whoa! What's going on? I only want one. Let's count how many wands we've got. Tahi, Lua, Tolu, Fa, Rima. Give me high five. Oh!
And I've lost my thumb.
That's better. Now, pick a one for the trick. I'll tell you the flavours, Jack. Today we've got raspberry red.
Oh, stink.
We have
Snubbo.
We have bogies. Oh, what's this one? Oh, that's nice. You smell that. You know what that's called?
Ping pong.
Which one do you want, Mr. Jack? You want this? You want bogey? Oh, hold on to bogies. They are. This hand there. Ow! Did you bump me on the head? Oh, you're so funny. Now, children, do you love this is my colouring book? What's on the pages? Jack, can you work your magic today? Can you wave your magic wand around and say wibbly wobbly, please? Let's have a look. Did he do magic?
Yeah!
Give him a big packy. A lovely book of pictures. Hey, thank you, Jack. Now, what could we put on the pictures to make it look really nice and pretty? Some colour. So, can you go colour, please? Could you say please and thank you? Because my mum says if you say please and thank you every day, do you know what happens? Magic, because it's good manners. Give him a big clap for good manners. Look at that, Jack. Now, what I need this for later on, so can you give it a tap?
My thumb. Oh.
Just kidding. Can you say recycle?
Recycle!
And give Jack a big clap for good recycling, all right? Thank you so much, and you enjoy yourself at school, all right? Give him a big clap for being a lovely helper. All right. Guess what happened to me the other day? Me and my 5 friends were having a lovely time at the beach. And do you know what happened at the end of the day? We were so good, our parents gave me some money to go down the shop and buy something really nice that you can lick. A what? No, sorry, I can't hear you. What did you say? No, what was that? No need to scream! I scream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream. Who likes ice cream? Well, we went down to the shop, me and my 5 friends, but there was a long queue there. We had to wait about 10 minutes, but we learnt a very special word. Do you know what we learnt? Patience, which means waiting nicely. So, got to the front of the queue, and do you know what the lady said to me? Zappo, we've sold out. All we have left is vanilla. Some people like vanilla. Do you know what my favourite flavour is? Rainbow. But I said to my friend, I'll have an ice cream, you have the ice blocks, and I'll work my magic. So my first friend, he wanted a raspberry ice block. Who likes raspberry? Me! Well, I didn't have any raspberry, so I took the vanilla ice block and I rubbed it on my cargo pants. Say wibbly wobbly. Wibbly wobbly. And look what happened. It turned raspberry. Give yourselves a big clap for doing good magic. My next friend, Lily, she likes lemons. Who likes lemon-flavoured ice blocks? Well, I didn't have any lemons, but I had my top that was yellow. So I took my top and I went wibbly wobbly. And look what happened. It turned yellow. So she was happy with her choice. My next friend, Drew, he wanted blueberries. Who likes blueberries? Well, I didn't have any, so I got all the children on the beach to take a deep breath and blow. And they blew it so hard, it turned blue. So they was happy with their choice. My next friend, Solange, she wanted orange. Who likes orange ice blocks? Well, I had a handkerchief that was orange with some flavouring on. So I placed it over the ice block. And can you blow on that, sweetie? And it turned orange. Wow, you guys are so magic today. My next friend, Steve, he wanted lime green. Who likes lime green? Well, I didn't have any lime green, only a handkerchief. So you know what I did? I rubbed the lime green handkerchief, blow on that, and it turned green. So they all had their choices. They said to me, what about your vanilla ice cream? I said, don't worry about that. I had my blender. And do you know what I did? I took the colours. What's that colour? What's that colour? What's that colour? What's that colour? And I blended them all together, popped the lid of the blender on, switched it on. And all the colours, children, blended together to give me a beautiful rainbow. Give yourselves a good clap for good blending. So I took the rainbow and I thought, well, I can't really eat that, so I placed it on top of my ice cream. Can you shout out ice cream for me? And do you know what happened? I said, I scream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream. And I screamed that loud, all the colours screamed off to give me a beautiful... So give yourselves a big clap for good ice cream choices. Do you know that one? What about the one about the star? That's it. You ready? Toru, fa. And I'll give yourselves a big clap. That's great singing. I bought myself a present today. Do you want to see what I bought? I bought a new rabbit. Say hi, Annie. Hi, Annie. Isn't she gorgeous? Oh, she just bit me. Ow. Ow. What are you laughing at? Can a soft toy bite you? No, I'm just tricking you guys. But she's a lovely wee rabbit. She lives in this little cage. I'm going to pop the rabbit in this box, and I'm going to get you guys to say the magic words, a wibbly wobbly.
Wibbly wobbly.
By saying that, you've transformed the rabbit. By saying that, you've transformed the rabbit and the cage into a...
Real rabbit.
Say hi, Annie.
Hi, Annie.
This is Annie, one of my new babbies.
Can I?
No, we'll just have a look for a minute. She's been with me a week. No. The sun comes out tomorrow.